Gaming companies have mastered the art of taking our money. And honestly, I respect the hustle. But also, please stop. Now, we all know gaming companies always used some tricks to make us spend more money, but how they managed to do it without us even realizing it? Here is my take on it. But before we begin, hello legends, and welcome to the Omniverse. Make sure to hit like and subscribe to get more content like this. Now that we got this out of the way, let's dive into it. Once upon a time, gaming was about fun. You bought a game, you owned it. You played, you got better, or you didn't, you finished it. But somewhere along the way, the industry changed. Today, the biggest gaming companies don't just want your time. They want your psychology, your emotions, and your wallet. Welcome to the modern gaming economy, where fun is engineered and spending is the real end game. So, how did we get to this evolution of greed? To understand how we got here, we have to go back. The early 2000s were the golden age of buy once, play forever. Developers made money from complete games, not recurring payments. But then came DLCs. At first, they were harmless: bonus missions, expansions, extra maps. But when publishers realized players were willing to pay a little extra, they started designing games to sell the extras. From downloadable content to microtransactions, and finally to live service models, the business of games became the business of addiction. When Microsoft launched Xbox 360 and its Xbox Live Marketplace in November 2005, they introduced something revolutionary and controversial at the time: small, optional purchases inside games, using a digital currency called Microsoft Points. These purchases included things like horse armor, map packs, and character outfits. The most infamous early example came in 2006, when Bethesda's The Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion offered a horse armor DLC for $2.50. That simple cosmetic item became a symbol of corporate greed, but it also proved people would pay for tiny bits of content. So while Microsoft built the system, Bethesda's horse armor became the first viral case of a paid microtransaction. A word that sounds small, harmless, almost cute. But globally, it's a $70 billion business. Cosmetics, skins, emotes, boosters, things that once came free with the game are now sold in pieces. The trick? Anchoring. You'll see an expensive premium item for $99 and a reasonable one for $9.99. Psychologically, you feel smart picking the cheaper one, but you've still spent money you didn't plan to. In 2009 to 2012, mobile gaming and free-to-play exploded. Farmville and Facebook games normalized microtransactions. 2012 onward, mobile app stores, Apple App Store, Google Play, institutionalized in-app purchases. 2013 to 2017, FIFA Ultimate Team, Clash of Clans, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact evolved it into psychological economies and live service ecosystems. Here's the truth. Gaming companies hire psychologists, not to make games more fun, but to make them more profitable. They study how your brain reacts to rewards, colors, and sounds. Every flashing icon, every epic drop, every sound cue is engineered to trigger dopamine. This is called variable reward schedules, the same principle that makes slot machines addictive. You don't know when the next big reward is coming, so you keep playing. And if you can't wait, there's always a shortcut for just $4.99, which lead us right to the next powerful weapon: fear of missing out. Limited time skins, exclusive events, battle pass expiring soon. These are psychological deadlines designed to make you act fast, before you think. Missing out feels like losing status, especially in social games where others flaunt their exclusives. The design ensures one thing: you'll keep coming back.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
In today's games, spending isn't just about style, it's about progress. The rise of pay-to-win has turned challenge into commerce. Whether it's stronger weapons, faster progression, or hidden boosts behind a paywall, These systems prey on frustration and impatience. You don't have to be in a competitive match to feel it. Every time the game makes winning, finishing, or even enjoying content easier for paying players, the balance is gone. The design teaches you that money, not mastery, is the real shortcut to satisfaction. And that's the trap. Pay to win doesn't just destroy fairness, it destroys the meaning of effort. Yet, for companies, it's incredibly profitable. What's more disturbing is that the games themselves are now built around these systems. Difficulty spikes are placed right before premium offers. Drop rates are adjusted to encourage purchases. Progression slows down after a few hours, unless you buy a convenience pack. Developers know exactly when you're most vulnerable. Tired, frustrated, or emotionally invested. That's when the game offers you relief for a price. Wow! That's not design. That's manipulation. For many players, these mechanics turn gaming into a cycle of frustration, spending, and regret. Some compare it to gambling, and they're not wrong. Countries like Belgium and the Netherlands have already banned certain loot box systems for mimicking casinos. Yet, the industry still markets these systems to kids under the guise of surprise mechanics. The human cost is hidden behind player engagement metrics, but in reality, it's addiction by design. The truth is simple. The industry has become addicted to profit. Games now cost hundreds of millions to make. Studios face pressure from shareholders to deliver constant growth. Selling a $60 game once isn't enough. They need recurring revenue. The result? A shift from player enjoyment to player monetization. When profit becomes the main quest, creativity becomes the casualty. Here's how the cycle works. A new game launches free. It introduces grindy progression. Players get hooked. They start spending small amounts. The system rewards that behavior, conditioning future spending. Over time, these tactics blur the line between entertainment and exploitation. With AI-driven personalization, gaming companies are about to get even smarter and more invasive. Imagine algorithms predicting when you're most likely to buy, adjusting difficulty or rewards in real time. It's not science fiction. It's already happening. Unless we demand change, gaming may become less about creativity and more about behavioral economics. Gaming should be about joy, challenge, and imagination, not manipulation. The problem isn't that companies want to make money, it's how they do it. We, the players, have power by being informed, by resisting the traps, by supporting developers who value fairness. So next time you open that loot box, ask yourself, are you playing the game, or is the game playing you? So, I want to hear from you. Have you ever looked back and regretted how much you spent on a game? What made you realize it wasn't worth it? Share your story in the comments. And until next time, thanks for watching.